What's going on? YouTube Sharp Reacts back with another video. Please, and I repeat, please tap in if you're willing to win that red block. Spin again, all the way down to the very end. Stay down on all 10 just to make sure you drive and not sing, because all the homies is still, I repeat, felon ends. And I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. I've always been a music enthusiast. Now, you guys have told me to listen to watch all of the dance practices and then all of the performances, which includes the Wish Bush performances. So today we're going to get into just the dance practices, but we're going to get into 3. We're going to do Blush, we're going to do Uan Kindling, and then we're going to do Cherry on Top, which is the songs that I've already done. The official music videos, which I highly suggest, I highly request that all of you guys go and check it out on the page. Now, today, like I said, we're going to get into the dance practices. And then later on, we're going to try to get into like more of the live performances, the Wish Bush performances and all of that, just so we can get more acquainted with their performances and more acquainted with the girls of who they are. Because me just discovering them 2 weekends ago at Coachella, they're special. I will say that they're special. They got it. And I love it. I love everything about it. Now, as I'm gonna try to do my best to pronounce every single name, because I tried to do it by myself. Okay, so you got Colette, you got Aya, you got Malloy, Gwen, Joanna, Stacy, Mika, and Sheena. I think that's it. But yeah, I probably need to do an unhelpful guide or a helpful. Well, you know the rule. Y'all know the routine. But I'm gonna definitely do that in the meantime. But today we're going to get into the dance practice for all of them. So first of all, let's start with Blush and let's go.
Every time you look at me, I blush. I get butterflies with every touch. Love it when you're talking all that ooh la la la. Nobody does it like you, nah nah nah. I want you all the time, give me more. Oh, I never felt this before. I've been thinking about you all day, 7 days awake. Show me some love. Oh, I'll never get enough. Just say you're on the way. Boy, don't make me wait. It's hot like the summer. I wanna dip my toes in the water. Oh, color me when you're talking to me. Every time you look at me, I blush. I get butterflies with every touch. Love it when you're talking all that ooh la la la. Nobody does it like you, nah nah nah. Every time you look at me, I blush. Thinking that it's more than just a crush. Love it when you're talking all that ooh la la la. Nobody does it like you, nah nah nah. You make me blush. You make me blush. I see you with 20/20 vision.
There we go.
I know the what we got is something different. I wanna keep going, no intermission. When I'm at you, keep it, hit me with precision. When you call me and tell me you wanna come over, I love it. Tumitigil ang mundo pag ika'y lumalapit. Ano pa ba magagawa para ikaw maakit? Sabihin mo lang para malaman. It's hot like the summer. Wanna dip my toes in the water.
That was smooth.
Oh, color me when you're talking to me. Every time you look at me, I blush. I get butterflies with every touch. Love it when you're talking all that ooh la la la. Nobody does it like you, nah nah nah. Every time you look at me, I blush. Thinking that it's more than just a crush. Love it when you're talking all that ooh la la la. Nobody does it like you, nah nah nah. You make me blush. You make me blush. You and I, till the end of time. All my life I've been waiting for this. Just my type, always on my mind. I know why, 'cause you make me. Every time you look at me, I blush.
That was smooth.
Every time you look at me, I blush. Thinking that it's more than
Yeah.
Love it when you talking all that ooh la la la. Nobody does it like you, na na na. You make me blush. You make me blush. You
Yeah.
make me blush.
Okay. Now we're with Uan Kindling. But before we get into Uan Kindling, I want to talk about Blush real quick. You know, I'm looking to see if I can find a like main dancer. So far, I cannot find one. When I say there is no, and I repeat, no lack with any single one of them, that lets me know they all work hard. The singers and our rappers, well, they all can. It seems like they all can sing and rap. So, but you could tell who's the main rappers, and you could tell who's like the big on the vocal line. So, I'm gonna get more into that. I'm gonna keep pinpointing. I'm gonna keep looking, and I'm just gonna see like, okay, who adds a little extra pop, who has a little extra, and when it comes to their part, like who still dances on their part. Nonetheless, it's hard to even dance and sing and rap, let alone trying to figure out what the dance moves are. If you watch like a lot of these dance studios, they dance their butts off. So imagine dancing and singing at the same time. And then on top of that, you're like your stars. So we're in ensembles. It's crazy. But now let's get into Uan Kindling dance practice. Hey. They're definitely matching with subtleties of red.
You don't say anything wrong, but it's hard telling my mind just such when my heart's so strong. Oh, but nakakabaliw tong pag-ibig. Baby, no more games. Just give me a sign. Gusto mo na liwanag sa'kin manggaling sa makin. Gusto mo bang malaman anong iniisip? Oh, let's lose track of the time and rewind and repeat. Yes, boy, it's my guarantee. Dami-dami sinasabi pero daming paraan para maging masaya lang. Kung mapagbibigyan, kung magbibigyan. Sandali, huwag padali. Itong puso ko'y hindi pwedeng paglalaruan. Pagkawalan. I know you're trying to read it on my face, so you don't say anything wrong. But it's hard telling my mind just hush when my heart's so strong. Oh, but nakakabaliw tong pag-ibig. Baby, no more games. Just give me a sign. Gusto mo na lang ba na sa'kin galing?
Okay.
Gusto mo bang malaman anong iniisip? Let's lose track of the time and rewind and repeat. Yes, boy, he's my guarantee. Walang tulad sa tamis ng unang kilig.
I'm keeping my girl on the far left right now.
Kilala ka na bago ang ikot ng mundo. Isang sulyap lamang ang oras ay huminto. Nakakakilig, nakakabaliw pa rin. Ito yung pag-ibig. Just give me some. Gusto mo na lang ba na sa'kin magaling? Gusto mo ba malaman ano ang iniisip? Let's lose track of the time and rewind and repeat. 'Cause boy, he's my guarantee. Walang tulad sa tamis ng unang kilig. Gusto mo malaman ano ang iniisip? Oh, let's
Oh my god! All right. Real quick for Uan Kindling, I did notice one. I did notice one. Like I say, we're going to, as time goes on, we're going to slowly pick out who are the, like I say, there's rarely there's no drop offs, but I am starting to see like maybe one or two that's starting to stand out to me. First of all, I'm vibe to the track no matter what, but once I started to pinpoint like the pops and the moves, the when you're hitting the Michael Jackson, and when you're hitting the, you know what I mean, you're hitting that, I forget what you call it, the I can't remember the name of the dance move. But when you're hitting that with your feet going left and right and the other one's going right to left, you start to notice. But that's not that. With that being said, though, it's really hard to notice because they all do so well. Now, last one was going to get into is cherry on top dance practice. So without further ado, y'all, let's get into it. Oh, this is a moving one.
My presence is a present.
Oh yeah.
Talking French, I keep you guessing. No, you got a little candy crush. Be careful 'cause you never get enough. Every day, celebrate you with me. Every day, it's your birthday, I'll repeat. Yeah. If you want it sweet, got the sugar on lock.
Yeah.
If you want it spice, I can turn the heat up. Baby, I'm the king, but I know
Ooh, that was smooth.
I'm the cherry on top. Honey, over me, got you buzzing
That was
round me.
smooth. It's like a runway
Frosty
when they
as it
dance.
can be. Baby, I'm the king, but I know what you got. I'm the cherry on top. Cherry,
Ain't
just
got
so
the
very
face
rainbow
of
cotton
candy.
Gutsy glamour,
Yeah.
dripping
I think it's this win. Oh, I'm gonna mess it up. I'm not even.
I'm the cherry on top. I'm a sight for sorry eyes. One look and you're paralyzed.
Yeah.
Dancing in the disco lights. I could do this all my life.
Cinnamon swirl, I twirl.
Not
Not
your average girl. Got you clutching them pearls. 'Cause you know who run the world. Every day, celebrate you with me. Every day, it's your birthday, I'll repeat. Yeah. If you want it sweet, got the sugar on lock.
Yeah.
If you want it spice, I can turn the heat up.
Okay.
Baby, I'm the king, but I
Yeah.
know what you got. I'm the cherry on top. Honey, over me, got you buzzing round me. Sticky, sweet, frosty as it can be. Baby, I'm the king, but I know what you got. I'm the cherry on top. CHERRY. Good ingredients are hard to find. CHERRY.
That was smooth. That was good.
There's no going back, no, once you try. If you want it sweet, got the sugar on lock. If you want it spice, I can turn the heat up. Baby, I'm the king, but I know what you got. I'm the cherry on top.
My girl on the left. Right? Yeah.
Honey, over me, got you buzzing round me.
Part of the vocal line.
Sticky, sweet, frosty as it can be. Baby, I'm the king, but I know what you got. I'm the cherry on top. CHERRY. Good ingredients are hard to find.
That was smooth. Now, I'm not even gonna say names, but when I pay attention, dancing. Okay. So far, all three of the dance practices are fire. I probably have to say, I don't want to say this was my favorite because, well, I am biased because of the studio and because how they're moving with it. I think that's what makes it my favorite because the cameraman's doing such a great job. This is so far. Okay. Her. I promise you guys. I promise. If she's one of the girls that reposted my TikTok, if you're watching this, I promise I apologize. But if not, because I want to say, I know she's the vocal line. so far I'm looking at these two, and if I had to say a third, maybe these two. But these two are definitely. It's either her or her. But yeah, this one, because this one had a lot going on, which makes it even more potent. Like even when they had them dancing in a V, and then they would kind of slowly come in, and then the main one would come from the back, whoever's about to sing their next part, and come straight to the middle, and then they have one come from around the corner, and then one come from around the other corner, and then they almost like formed like a flower when they would move around at the end right there. Oh my God, man, this is talent. This is talent, and you can like they're so well in sync with each other too. It's how can I explain this? When you see a group, when I've been watching over my tenure in YouTube, and even before, when you watch dance groups, a lot of them they look very serious when they're doing it, right? Which I love that too, because they're really trying to get in sync and extra pops, trying to make sure that they get everything down pat. With these girls, it just feels like fun. It feels like even though like their faces are a little serious here, it feels like it doesn't feel like I probably have to watch the vlogs and the other stuff to probably get more in depth with them, because there possibly is there may be a couple of ups and downs, but throughout the study of this music video or dance practices versus other dance practices from other groups, from Korea, the international groups, the American groups, there's very subtle, like I don't feel no stress from them when they're dancing. Like it feels like they're happy to be here. Can I say that? You look at maybe like one of the biggest groups in the world. You may look at a dance group. You may look at which is the biggest group, like one of the biggest, Blackpink, and you can kind of feel like they're like like they're serious the whole way. But I guess that's part of their ensemble. But these girls, it just I don't know, it just feels and flows so natural and so well. Like they enjoy, like it almost looks like they enjoy doing it. Let's say when somebody, I don't know, you guys maybe play basketball. You may be from, I don't know if it's like that in the Philippines, but when somebody scores 20 points and you can tell they tried their hardest to score 20 points. And then there's somebody that you can tell on any given night scores 30. And then you look at him and be like, oh, I don't know if they played too well today. Because they were just like moving, but they scored 20 anyway. And you're like, how the heck did they score 20? It feels like that for them. It's like, oh, we just, oh, dang, they did that. Oh, wow. It didn't even feel like any no effort. You know what I mean? So these girls, man, I gotta give them the utmost respect, because they're doing it. They're killing it. And for me to not be known about this for years, yeah, but I will say I'm grateful that I'm here. I came a long way, and I'm glad I went the right way. And BINI, you guys have helped me go the right way. So I appreciate you guys. I appreciate all the balloons that come in here. Right, recommend this to another balloon, because I think I'm probably going to get into a little. I'm gonna try to get in a little more depth, more than other reactors, because definitely on the Patreon I want to get into like the vlogs. I want to get well acquainted with them, like the vlogs, stuff that they do on their off time. Like I said, we're going into the Wish Bush performances soon, and I really want to get more acquainted, just kind of understanding who the girls are. So anyways, guys, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. hit that post notification bell when I do post more videos. I'll see you guys later.